as JMU takes on QC Pitt. Earlier today, in a golden goal opportunity, JMU defeated QC Pitt after they tried to. Was it JMU who mounted the comeback or QC Pitt was mounting the comeback?
I think it was. Oh, definitely a Pitt comeback.
Oh, it was a Pitt comeback.
It was one of the classic Pitt comebacks.
Another classic Pitt comeback. Tried to do their second one in a row. Unfortunately, couldn't. But we're going to see here if Pitt, after some rest, can get JMU's number. Which I think would be the first Pitt time to beat a JMU or VRU in the regular season. Because I don't think I think they've only beat you guys at 5 championships.
I think at least in my playing experience with games like that would be correct.
Starting for QC Pitt is Logan Hawks running for the dodgeball, and Varun. Are you ready? Yeah. And Varun running for the quad ball. It will be running for dodgeballs. It will be Declan and Summer. Merritt. Let's grab mine too.
It's like going to no clipboard game. Varun Krishna bobs and weaves and finds an open goal.
Hey, he had 70 points, 4 goals and a catch in his last game against UNCSU. Starting off a similar way. Score is 10-0 QC Pitt. Back to Ali Framer. Actually, is it Framer or just Frame?
Frame.
Just Frame.
Charlie Bodenstein, the ball behind, over to Levon. Levon drives. Big wrap by Connor Scott.
Over to Ali. Ali puts it in. Goal!
Great wrap by Connor Scott, but even better by Levon to keep hold of the ball and then find the open alley frame.
Especially because the Levon of last year definitely would have just tried to take that himself. Way to be unselfish there.
They grow up so fast.
Christian Marinescu carrying up the quad ball. Got Devin Smith to the left, Connor Scott to the right, Krishna in the back. Over to Smith. Back to Marinescu. Marinescu doesn't really. Scott's covered by Charlie. Marinescu looking for an opportunity to Krishna. Krishna goes high over that, trying to go for the middle hoop. Back to Marinescu, recovers.
Marinescu taking it slow. Levon with a wrap.
Good defense there by JMU. Way to stay patient and wait for the opportunity to strike. We're all still not up at 1 apiece.
A very nice, slow, methodical defense.
Cade bringing the quad ball up.
Ali Frame on his left, Levon on his right.
Charlie deep. Ali to Ali. Quick to Charlie.
Cade's looking for a cut.
Oh, over to Ali's head. Gonna be Ali the first one to get to it. Passes it to Cade. Cade's gonna look to drive. Gotta get past Link to Levon. Levon one-handed grab. Levon goes to Marinescu. Long past Marinescu. Score! Score is JMU 20, QC Pitt 10. Definitely one of those things where you really expected Marinescu to make a hit there or get big. Really sort of made it really easy there for Levon just to.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on this game. That very well maybe could be a trend here in Game 4, the last game of the day. It's hot. People are tired.
See who really has it in them. Marinescu. Krishna, goal! knotting it back up at 2.
JMU sticking with Cade Breslow as their primary ball handler. A strategy that's been working pretty well for them today.
Yeah. Back to Charlie, back to Cade. Jevin Smith comes up. Oh, Cade!
Wow. Cade's showing the length and the elusiveness.
Woo! Again, there's the second goal in a row that you want to see Marinescu take an extra step there. Levon with a quick tackle knocks Marinescu off Broom. But now we're getting told they're running. Oh, shot goes high. Would have loved to see something a little more out of Pitt there to recognize there was one in the play and pull it back. But they did sort of get pressed. I understand trying to get out of that press they had.
Ryan Marsh leading the JMU offense as a beater.
Beat Logan Hawks. Oh, a long pass to Alley. It's going to get picked up, and then, yes.
Smart move by Christian to let the ball run.
Yeah, Chris, you're this. Marinescu.
Marinescu with Karras on his left.
Flip it to go! Oh. Great goal there for Karras. Caught the JMU defense sleeping. Score, I believe, is 3-all as Levon is going to run.
Levon pulls up as beaters get into the mix.
Cade versus Jim Karras. Back to Lee. Lee looking for Jarrell. Flip it to Jarrell.
That's gonna be a pass
turnover.
after
This is gonna be turnover. Nate Sulek will be the first one to it.
It's like Jackson Neofus is coming to the game for Marinescu.
Along with Kepich. Or Pekic. Over to Karras. Karras flips it up. Oh, and Levon intercepts the ball.
And he's gone.
Goal score is 40-30. We're going to go with an overload. It looks on the left-hand side. Sulek, they're playing really flat here. Neofus tries to go for a shot, and that misses. It was the right thing. The defense was staying flat. Hands weren't up. Not too upset with it. Have seen Neofus make that shot several times. Say we'd rather see make it. Yeah, can't make them all.
Cade taking up for JMU. Levon on his right, Jarrell on his left, who he's going to pass to. Lee behind.
Oh, Lee manages to hang on to it, but goes right into the hands of Neofus.
That's one of those passes that I think JMU needs to be a little more cautious of, where that long pass to Lee gives the beater a lot of time to run over and tap Lee up at the time she can even touch the ball.
I think it's just also one thing is Jarrell is a young player. I think if this is not their first, it's either first or second tournament. They just want to get that ball sometimes right out of their hands. They don't want to be kept holding it. And that's going to just get a situation that hopefully with a little bit of time in the sport. Floater back to Kepich, but Kepich just gets beat way too quick. Pitt in their other games today has not been making these kinds of things. They've been playing a much more, wait, let their beaters try to make something happen, drive and dish. They're just seem to get really lazy with what's going on here today. K drives, gets wrapped up out to Lee. Lee, high ball to Jarrell. Jarrell bobbles a candle onto it, gets beat. Neofis is the first one to grab that loose ball. Score is still 30-40 in favor of JMU.
Neofis is starting to push the pace, but is pulling back now.
Control is with... Oh!
Sulek picks it up. He's getting wrapped. Gets the ball out. It's going to be scooped up by Levon.
I would have rather seen a better use of control there than that little floater. But again, there's a better shot there for Jackson than that.
Yeah, and I think that situation didn't need to resort to the floater just yet.
Yes. Score at 10 minutes is still 30-40. Neither team really seems to have the creativity and fast pace they did during the first game. Levon drives.
Has a beater in front of him.
Oh, misses the shot low. There's a chance
Neofis has none. Oh, no, so it's going to be one. Now two. There's more call by Neofis.
Yeah. Getting a little coaching. We're going to get Smith and Krishna out here. I think that's probably a good thing. Some people who do a little bit more movement off ball. Both of them play in the back. They're going to overload a side. Oh! They're creating no bludger situation quick. Levon has got nothing but space. Beaters clearing out a lane. Levon goes up and Neofis can't get the block in. Score is 50-30. I mean, that's the other thing we're seeing here, though. It's not like JMU is executing anyway in the half courts either. We have 3 Levon fast break goals.
Mm-hmm.
So neither team is just executing super well here in the half court. It's just a battle that JMU's created 2 or 3 more turnovers than QC Pitt has been able to capitalize on them.
Yeah, and it probably comes back to that the whole. This is the 4th game of them today. So people are tired.
Declan with a great catch. Here gonna kill. Oh, misses the first one over to Devin. Devin misses the shot, but Levon is there to scoop it up.
Marsh, not Declan.
Oh, Marsh.
Same person.
I'm so used to them playing together.
Yeah.
God, do your job.
Ooh, Levon is limping a little bit here.
I feel this is just a swagger.
You think it's just for the swagger? If I'm JMU, I think both teams need to execute better on that in the half court position. But if I'm JMU, I'm pretty happy with what I'm doing. You're forcing Pitt to take some bad shots. Pitt's offense isn't looking good. And you're creating turnovers and you're converting them. JMU, I think, is doing pretty good here. I think the timeout is more just get rest and get a little wind back under people. If I'm Pitt here, I'd be happy JMU took their timeout here. What you need to do here is you need to execute. People need to cut. You need to get that ball moving, especially if you're not going to have control.
Yeah, with those half-court offenses being pretty evenly unsuccessful so far, it's really the defense that for JMU right now that is winning the game.
Yeah. They've had Neofis settle for 2 mass shots. Marinescu, I don't know why I can't pronounce that right now. Marinescu was also just looking very rigid out there and not putting the spin moves on or flowing through the defense. I think also JMU's been putting their bludgers a little farther back. They haven't been pressing them as much into the game, trying to create things, at least on offense, which has really limited the turnover and fast break ability of that, I think we're going to get a sub here. It looks like Marinescu is going to sub in. Let's hope he can have a little bit more of a little bit better shift than we saw out of Neofis that first one. They're only down by 2 and probably about the
Ball in the hands of Cade.
Let's go,
JMU.
Pitt!
Charlie getting sent behind. Lee. A little bit of an overload with Levon just sort of leaning behind. Lee! Oh, and goes off the hoop rim. So unlucky there. Oh, and JMU's gonna get control off of this too. Pitt's gonna get control off of this too.
Honestly, that was probably the best half court we've seen all game so far. That was a great move and dish and pass back. It was just slightly off.
Really unfortunate when things like that happen. We're gonna need, Devin getting off to Marinucci. Marinucci whipping out ball. Krishna can't hold on to it.
Krishna's smart to reset it.
Pekic can't.
Pressed by JMU.
Pekic driving through, gets past Charlie. Off to Marinucci. Marinucci's gonna have time. High. Goal! Oop. Marinucci. Yeah. You guys getting the? Hey, that's a free shot right there. That's a free shot. It's the end of the day. I'm getting heckled here.
Deserve it.
You have to ask how we have to kick out a spectator.
Yeah.
Just referencing official commentary.
Rough, give a card to the commentary crew. Improper usage of names.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd have collected so many cards.
All right, no call on the play.
Goal is good. Score now is 50-40. Still JMU.
JMU seems to be with the primary lineup of Lee with the ball right now.
Back to Charlie.
As well as Levon and Cade in the game.
Gonna bring a Bludger out to it. Marinescu is the first one to it. Marinescu's gonna run. He's gotta beat one. Still got dodgeball. Oh, and the shot doesn't fall. But rebound by Krishna is no good. Oh, in a fast break, in a sort of forced fast break chance that Pitt had, they can't convert. Down to Lee. Lee's gonna flick it at Charlie in a long pass, but Kevin O's gonna take care of that, and Pekic is gonna be the first one to it. That's not a good use of a half court there.
Yeah.
Lee had no reason to really get rid of that ball.
Not at all. Had plenty of time, and Kevin O's too good of a beater.
Yeah.
To give him that much time to use his legs to make a beat.
Lee's got some speed. No, she's small. Use your speed, use your quickness, get around a couple people, then get that pass off.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're going to make it that long, it's got to be on a line. It can't be that long floating pass like Kevin to get right under it. Marinescu. Phasing up Levon. Down to Pekic. Pekic driving. Shot down! Goal! Tie game!
Wow. Looks like the refs might talk about this shot.
The shot was good.
Good from
The
here.
shot was good. The question was it beat. I guess there might be a question on beat before. Everyone's hand went up real quick there for the good goal. Score is 50 all. I didn't hear what the time was on that. Something 45. We got 0. Levon's going to get the drive. Oh, that was real unfortunate.
Just a few steps of fancy footwork.
Jessica Link sort of got in the way of Marinescu, and he couldn't just get in the lane. Just screened Marinescu. Neofus is going to check back in. Score is 60-50. JMU retakes the lead.
Devin Smith with the ball for Pitt. Neofus
wants to play some off ball.
On the right.
I'm not against that. If we can get, Krishna and Neofus playing off ball, definitely causes some challenges for this JMU team. Floats it over to Krishna. Oh, ooh. Krishna, I don't know. Didn't have the sun. Back to Karis. Jim Karis blocks. Back to Neofus. Just gets sucked up.
Strong wrap by Levon. He's going to go the other way.
Oh, Devin tries to wrap Levon up.
There's a dodge.
No. Oh. Oh, but ball. The play's going to stay alive. Based on Cade, but Jim Karis gets there and intercepts a pass. Again, it's been a thing with me all day. Pitt keeps, instead of putting that ball right in the keeper's hands, they keep passing it. I'm just waiting for one to get missed and to go into the hoops. Protect that baby. Just put it right in your keeper's hands. Don't make it a pass. If it's going to be a pass, make it a forward pass, not a backward pass. Devin Smith playing on the side. Getting a lane opened up. Over to Karis. Oh, and I don't think Karis was ready for it. Yeah, but Jamie's Krishna gets to it. Marinescu! No, sorry, to Krishna to Neofus. Goal! We are at 60 all.
Jamie's beater was all over that pass to Karis there, but Krishna was ready for the rebound and got it to Neofus for a fantastic goal.
We're at the 17-minute, just about the 17-minute mark. Tied all at 6, not up at 6 apiece. Long shot to Jarrell. Jarrell shoots. Jarrell, goal!
Great pass by Lee to Jarrell. Lee definitely held it for like that extra step or two as she needed to get that beater come
just
to her.
Like we said, and she needed to do earlier.
Yeah. Great recognition by Lee.
And also great shot there for Jarrell. That's not an easy catch and shoot there situation.
Neofus for Pitt.
Over to Smith. Devin Smith, who's looked a lot better coming back. Drive to the hoop and goal! Devin Smith looks way more confident this year with the ball in their hand, playing. So much growth that Devin Smith has done.
Looks like number 15 for JMU, Jarrell, is going to be getting a yellow card for net contact, which the penalty time is immediately negated because of Devin Smith's goal.
Score is 7 all.
I think that move by Devin Smith sort of did net contact a little bit, but it was still there enough that they had to fight through.
Exactly.
That it required the card.
And it's one thing that would definitely the head ref Colin has really been on his neck contact all day. We've had a couple over here that we've been like, that seems a little bit soft on the neck contact, but good on him for staying true to his thing. Oh, what a great fight by number 22, Mio, for Pitt to steal the ball away. Trying to get some subs here.
Neofus getting pressed by Levon. Levon's still going for Karis. Karis fakes out Levon, gonna get stripped.
Ball goes on the ground, but Pekic is the first one, but Karis seems to be on the ground. So Karis seems to be able to walk off under their own power, which is great to see. The question is where is this dodge quad ball's going to be put in Pekic's hand? Pekic has Jarrell and Lee in front of them and sort of has all three hoops opened a beater a ways away. I guess a quick shot here is in the opportunity. Goal, but no good beat before.
Yeah, I really like what they did there. I think that was probably about the right move. You either got to go that tall hoop or the right hoop. But Ryan Marsh is a beater just too quick with the
Yeah,
throw.
I think they pump fake there, and that was not a pump fake. You just had to shoot at that point.
You just had to get an angle around a defender and rip a shot.
You had to pick your spot way in the beginning and just rip one. Lee driving back to oh, Neovis doesn't. I think Neovis got enough of a hand out to stop it, and we're at 19 minutes. It's knotted at 7 apiece.
Yeah, that was shaping up to be looked like a good play for JMU. Like Lee once again ran in and was drawing the beater out, but Neovis with the quick hands out of nowhere.
Yes, real quick hands. Well, I think we're at the 19-minute. Floater goal! Didn't go through.
What? Oh.
Okay, from our angle, that looked beautiful.
Must have been a little left or right.
Yeah. I mean, I'm if Neovis had made that, you're not. I mean, I'm not super upset there. If that is wide open like that, you don't get last chance here. Going to Levon, but they're playing defense. Floater, Durrell. Oh, Durrell drills that.
Just lips it in. Jarrell at 20 minutes breaking the tie going into the break.
Yeah. Gonna be an interesting situation here though. JMU hasn't caught a flag all day. Pitt, I believe, is
two from Krishna.
2 from Krishna.
Yeah,
2 from Krishna. And I think the third went uncaught, right? Yes, the third went uncaught. So
1 minute intermission and 20 minutes.
I think if I was Pitt here, I think we got to stick with Krishna, who's been doing well with seeking today, especially being now down by 1.
Yes.
But even if they were still tied, I think you still got to go aggressive for that snitch, because that can just be a huge boost against a JMU team who can be, very much either on or off. And it looks like JMU's thinking similarly for them, as they have Levon starting out as their seeker.
See, this is an interesting thing. Levon goes to seeker. Now, you don't know how long this is going to go. But if Levon is out there at seeker, do you see that and think, oh, who's going to stop Neophis? Who's going to start Marinescu? Do you try to put the hammer down right now in the beginning? Because for me, we haven't seen Charlie or Cade being able to prove that they can stop Marinescu or Neophis on the drive all day.
Yeah, I think Pitt, if you recognize that matchup potential is there, it'd be a great idea to start with that.
Don't have to go in for long. Maybe only a couple possessions, see if you can get a couple quick goals, and then rotate out of it, give one of them a break.
Yeah.
But that's in my opinion, I think where I'd go.
Yeah. If I was JMU and I recognized that, I would take out Levon sooner. And somebody that I know that seeked for JMU last year was Charlie Bodenstein, and he was a solid seeker. I think he caught a few. And we haven't seen him seek today at all. So if anything, I feel like that could be a great player to throw in as another aggressive seeker for JMU.
Mm-hmm. I think that would probably that's a good thought there. Nope. Marinescu's coming on. Neophis is still on the sideline, but Neophis is putting on white. It looks like maybe they will go after Neophis may get a possession or 2 rest. He did just play some minutes, come out there, and be able to take it.
Yeah. And then, in the meantime, someone we honestly haven't seen much of today is Connor Scott, who can certainly still use
their size
to score some goals in the same way that Marinescu and Neophis can.
Definitely.
I feel like they just haven't had many looks today, when the ball's gotten to them.
Krishna gets tapped easy by Declan.
Marinescu is peckish.
Over to Peckish. Logan Hawkster caught in a not in a great spot. Blocks. It's called clear.
Marinescu recovers. Has some time.
Marinescu ruffles one to Nate. Oh! That would have been a great little Hail Mary goal there by Marinescu. Marinescu put that right where it needed to be. If you're Sunak, you don't even need to catch that. You just need to slap that into the hoop.
Yeah. They certainly have a bullet of a pass, so it's a difficult slapper catch, but the pass was right on the money.
Yeah.
Krishna gets beat out, a secret for Pitt. Levon's gonna have some of his own time to try to catch.
Back to Lee. Goes off Lee's hand, and that's going to be a turnover. Marinescu has to come all the way to the inbound and turn around inbound. There we go. Levon has the length. Levon just needs to get those arms, Diego's arms, off of them. They're not going to beat them just trying to with a going around move. They got to get an arm to go up, and then it's
Wow. Oh, nobody got it.
Nobody got it. The tail is still attached.
Close grab by Levon. Gonna be a pause for potential injury.
I think injury possibly for anyone who was in that pile up. I think Levon's cramping.
Yeah, it looks like it. Great attempt by Levon. Krishna snuck up and got in the mix as well and had a chance. But the snitch just got knocked down and the tail was still on when by the time
and those 50-50 ones it's great if you come away from it, but as you know, you also get into those 50-50s, and if you don't come away from it, it's a real awkward situation.
A lot of times against like a tough or a big snitch, it can just be like high risk, high reward.
Exactly. It's just been a long day. Levon's played a lot of minutes, not a lot of time there spent on the sideline. As we've sort of talked about here on our side, we've questioned whether the minute management on Levon has been, not what we thought it was going to be. Mm-hmm. He's a good player. He needs to play lots of minutes, but you also need to know when to take those substitutions to give him a little bit of rest. And maybe we're just seeing him playing.
It looks like they brought in Leslie Ivanko for the new JMU seeker. Leslie can be sneaky in her seeking game, but she also tends to favor a defensive strategy. So I wonder how that might affect JMU as a whole, as a team. Whether they might start to lean more quad ball game.
Nate's alone, all in the back. Floats it to Marinescu. Marinescu drives. Shoot! Goal! Score is now 8-all.
You got it.
Levon's still limping around there on the sideline.
Krishna's getting a look at the snitch.
Is this the moment where you go Neophis? I mean, you hate to be the kind of person to play personnel and just know that a player is injured and then capitalize on it. But that's what you got to do in these games if you want to win a game. Is this might be the moment that you try to put the hammer down.
It does feel like Neophis has been out for a bit now.
Yeah,
it should be, as you would hope, ready to go.
Ali space, but Ali gets stripped by Marinescu. Marinescu have nothing but time. Gotta get past Cade.
Close to the catching.
Oh, gets it to Sunak. Sunak gets hit hard. Marinescu, off the bottom of the rim. A messy run there. JMU getting very lucky. I think Marinescu just took a hit to the face. I think it was all just bang bang play. I don't think there's really anything malicious in that. It was just.
When you drive to the hoop, sometimes you get a little bonk.
Yep.
But now we see Neophis back in. You guys only had the one shift in the game, I believe.
That one really long shift.
Yeah.
Hasn't looked anything special. Wasn't looking
as. Lower those hips, you got it. You just gotta get a little lower.
Get low, get low, get low.
It's all on the hip.
All in the hips.
Those hips don't lie.
Hey, Mark, we got control. Mark, we got control. Look at the tab.
We have Cade Breslow for JMU taking the ball up.
Oh, a double beat there by Declan.
Cade's gonna have a driving lane.
Oh,
shot
shot goes
that's tipped.
high. And gonna go to Neofis. Also, the Declan Marsh line is gonna go hard for the.
Absolutely. JMU passing the ball around. Looks like they just bobble it and then get beat out.
Oh, Leslie. Oh, Diego almost got there sleeping with Leslie. Almost got there a grab.
Leslie's
Varun looking for a chance here to go. Oh, they've doubled down. The hammer's in. Marinescu, Scott, and Neofis run this ball. Oh, Krishna was almost there.
That was in your hand. Come on.
Connor Scott using the size to stiff arm.
You gotta get it out. Oh,
Yes. Ooh.
oh my God.
Just high by Pitt.
Oh, Kepich was so on. JMU caught a lucky break there.
It's been a bit of a drought in goals.
Exact-
Past few possessions. Been really back and forth. Almost goals. Just turned over. And
Peter's
that's-
just causing chaos.
It looks like JMU's still going to manage to keep it, but they're going to have to delay a bit to get their the rest of the chasers back in the game.
Yeah, Devin! Yes! Absolutely. Swat it, Devin. Swat it.
Ooh, Devin Smith in the game as seeker for Pitt.
Really trying that swat to get a quick turnover there to get control back for
Charlie Bonus on carrying the ball. We haven't seen much of that.
Neofis gets away, cleans it up for JMU. Levon is back in the seeker game, which is an interesting choice with JMU with QC Pitt just going with the big line. Oh my!
Neofis looks for his classic floater.
Floater's just not
barely
there.
off.
Floater's just not there. But we're gonna get a penalty here. I don't know what way it's going. I mean, having been a coach before, Shane, Neofis is at one of those points. You know he can shoot, but it's just not there this game. At this point, you just tell him you're only taking that if it's 100% wide open.
Yeah, sometimes even if it's your shot and
Sometimes it's just not there for
yeah,
you.
if it's not the game, you got to adjust.
Yep.
Like we know he has the skill and the size to take a few more steps and dunk it.
Get in the paint. Jim Karras is going to be given the ball. There's not. Declan is there.
Players might just have a lob over
I think you
Neofis,
should
or
lob
reset it
or even, yeah.
to Marinescu.
Marinescu. Oh, Neofis puts it
There
in.
you go.
Score is 90-80.
Yeah, both seekers are going to get a look at the snitches together.
We'll go to that
Beaters
wide.
around.
Devin, watch him sneak in.
Lee trying to gear up for a shot. Pass to Jarrell. Ball goes out. Ball is still inbound. Karras gets it to Neofis. Score, I believe, should be 90-80, but that's not what I'm seeing on the scoreboard.
Come on, Debbie.
Ryan Marsh comes in to clean up the pit seeker. Levon's going to have some free time to himself. Ooh, tries to go over, almost gets it.
He's got the height to do it. Neofis floats one to Marinescu. Goal!
And that is exactly what Pitt is hoping for. Wow, Levon just caught it.
Levon caught. Woo!
And for that Pitt quad ball goal, that is exactly what Pitt is hoping for with this line of chasers.
Yeah.
The size and the height and the skill, like those lobs, should be there all the time.
If this catch is good. Whoa!
What's the set score?
7-7,
right?
130.
130.
Pitt is.
That'll put Pitt 3 away, JMU 2 away.
Wait, yes.
Hey, I did my goal.
No. Oh, yes. Yes, they went up 8. It wasn't 7-7. It was 8. It was 8-7. So.
And 3 to win, 2 to win, or 4 to win.
4 to win.
8. Before catch, it was 8-8.
Was it 8-8?
Yeah.
Okay. No, not before catch. Before
SOP.
Before SOP.
Okay. Yeah,
Here. You guys taking the ball up.
This hopefully has
left.
put some life back into this JMU team. Has been looking kind of flat in the quad ball game. Charlie gets beat quick, and that goes over, and that's gonna be a QC Pitt ball.
If it's gonna inbound it.
Oh, nope.
Slow this game right down, I think.
JMU seems to lose control there.
But then, yes. Neofus waiting for them to get in control, so hopefully they can use it to score. It is still Neofus and Marinescu, and then Pekic and Karras. Good to see Karras back out here after that. A little bit of an injury scare. Flo, nah. Oh, but Karras gonna be the first one to it. Can't get to Marinescu. Marinescu. Back to Neofus. Neofus comes for a goal!
Neofus still couldn't hit the floater, but Karras rebounded brilliantly. Got it to Marinescu. Marinescu got it back to Neofus.
See, that was a
dunk.
And then the thing is, because you had Karras back there, it was a better time to take that floater. Because if you missed that floater, you knew you had a good chance of getting that rebound. And then great job by Karras and Marinescu getting and working that ball out to get a good, nice recycled look.
Yeah, at that point when you have someone back there, like the floater is like it's only like half shot at that point.
Exactly. So as we call it, shast. Probably more on the shot than the pass part, but.
Vocab word of the day. Shot.
Oh, Pekic tries to go. Karras comes away with it, but no. Oh, no. Neofus comes away with it. Oh.
A lot of beats. But. Okay, and finally JMU ends up with it.
A little ugly there.
It was just beat, picked up.
But also, that's been the story all day of Pitt in this game of fast breaks. They just haven't been able to get a clean fast break. Levon back in the game in the green headband.
Charlie on his left, Lee behind, Ali on his right. Ali being covered by Karras.
Levon taking a Euro step high pass.
Looking for Lee behind. Lee keeps it in with a kick.
Oh, going to go to Levon. Shoots. Oh, broken up though by.
Ooh. Ali still has it. Back to Levon. Oh, it's going to be a turnover. I was liking the ball move from JMU there.
Yeah.
And
some of the best movement we've
seen.
seen. Yeah. Some of the best ball move we've probably seen by them all day. Or at least in this game.
Let's see. Neofus carrying the ball. Pekic on his right, Karras on his left. And he's got
Marinescu. Alley-oop. Oh, but Cade knew it was coming. Blue inbound.
Pekic inbounding for Pitt. Looking for options. Ooh, makes a move.
Oh, just tries to flip it up into the air.
Just nowhere to go. Has to
Oh, strip!
Wow.
Great job by Neofus. Even if he didn't get the ball there, it was great because he had to get time for people to get back and get in place.
Yep. It's still tied 110 to 110. 3 to win for each team.
Charlie went sitting real deep. Ali attacking the hoop. Over to Levon. Levon goes, but he gets broken up. Ali gonna be the first one to it. Ali's gonna put it through. Goal!
Good spot from Ali Frame to just pick up the deflected ball and just put it right in.
Jarrell is checking in as Charlie checks out.
Set score is 140.
We got control. They got one.
Neofus with the ball for Pitt. Varanescu on his left. Smith on his right. And Pekic behind.
To
Over
Smith. Back to Neofus.
Varanescu
Long
wants
pass
it.
to Marinescu.
The beaters.
Blocks one. Goal!
Great cut by Devin Smith to be open for that pass to score. And that
Oh.
ties the game.
Levon working for it. Working for it to set next goal to win scenario for JMU. Bringing Krishna into the game.
Neofus being led by Lincoln O.
Yep. If you got a goal to give here, you can hold control, give a goal. Oh, great defense there by,
He strips it.
goes to Levon.
And they currently have a none, so they're going to run on this.
Yep. Oh,
Oh. Fumbled pass, but Cade's still going to end up with it. Still
don't know what
JMU
really
ball.
happened there.
A little miscommunication.
Levon just got rid of that
Still
ball.
a none.
And that's the game.
Great spot from the first-time player, Jarrell, to finish the game.
Yeah. He also had that goal clutch goal right before halftime.
Yeah.
Wow, it's been a great day here at the Bappalachia Bludger Bash. We've had close games all day. JMU comes in with the second win of the day over QC Pitt.
I don't think there's been a bigger margin of victory than like 4 or something
Yes,
all day.
all
Great
day,
games.
great games. Real excited to see these teams probably play each other in the At5 championships in 2 weeks.
2 weeks in Winchester. It's gonna be good.
See you guys then. Bye.